Did you know that there's a story about 47 samurai that is believed by many to be Japan's national legend? Well, if you don't, then let me tell you about it. It's called the 47 Ronin, and it slews the story of a group of samurai whose lord was killed in a battle, and how they avenged his death by killing the man who caused it. Now, over the years, this story has become a bit embellished, but the general consensus is that this is what happened. In 1862, a young samurai named Takasugi Shinpachi served under a lord named Date Masamune. One day they found themselves in a battle with a rival clan. During the fight, Takasugi managed to defeat his opponent, but he ended up taking too much time celebrating his victory, which gave the enemy, Lord Kira, time to recover. Kira then challenged Takasugi to a one-on-one duel, which at the time was a common way to settle disputes between samurai. But really, it was just a trap. And while Takasugi accepted, his entire clan ended up being wiped out by Kira's army, with Takasugi being the only survivor. Now, in most other stories, this would be the end of it, but this is where the Ronin come in. See, in Japanese culture, a Ronin is a samurai without a master. And in this case, these were the samurai that followed Takasugi. Even though they had no master, they still had honor, and they weren't about to let their master's death go unavenged. So they began to plot their revenge. At first, they tried to take Kira's life directly, but they were ultimately unsuccessful, so they came up with a new plan. They pretended to serve Kira for a while, even going as far as to help him increase his wealth and power. But all the while, they were secretly amassing an army of their own. And once they had enough men, they confronted Kira again, this time led by a man named Oishi Kurane, who had taken over after Takasugi died of wounds sustained in the original battle. The second battle was even more brutal than the first, with Oishi managing to cut off Kira's head despite being outnumbered 4-1. And that's pretty impressive, especially considering that Kira was on top of a wall. Afterwards, the 47 Ronin took their lord's head back to his grave and then killed themselves, so that they could serve their master in death just as they had in life. And that's why many people believe that this story is Japan's national legend, even though there are some big problems with that statement. For one, there are no written records of any of this actually happening. So the earliest known account of the story was written about 100 years after the fact. Also, a lot of the details changed depending on who was telling the story. And some historians believe that the entire thing might have been made up to promote a specific type of samurai culture. However, we may never know the truth because the original documents are lost to time. But whether it's true or not, the story of the 47 Ronin has lived on for centuries, inspiring countless books, plays, and films. So do you think the story of the 47 Ronin is actually true? Or do you think it was made up to promote a certain samurai culture? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. If you want to see more short videos from us, then be sure to check out our other content. We've got a ton of videos on everything from mythology to history to pop culture. There's something for everyone. So go ahead and check it out, and I'll see you there.